We saw a lot of funds being donated from organizations within the country, even outside the country, but the management of these resources itself left much to be desired. So many donations were made, but then we never saw that money trickling down to where it was supposed to be, because we all knew from the time that COVID-19 broke out in China, we knew that eventually it would find itself here in Zambia, because there is a lot of traffic of Chinese people. There is a lot of trade between Zambia and China. So the DMMU and the Ministry of Health should have sufficiently prepared itself for this outbreak. So using at least the money that was donated by various organizations, including the World Health Organization, we were expecting government to equip hospitals, especially those in the border town, with sufficient oxygen containers, sufficient ventilators, qualified respiratory therapists, nurses, and pulmonologists. These are people who are capable of handling complicated COVID-19 cases. Probably just maybe we wouldn't have lost the people that we have lost to this COVID-19 because of mismanagement of resources.
2020 has been a dark year, a complicated year, a year to marvel, a year that we cannot imagine to live in again. If there was a way we can go back into 2020, I think I would have refused, because this year has been a difficult year for me, in the sense that the things that could happen, to start with, like gassing. Gassing affected us as citizens to a point where I cannot even imagine, because when it started, it was as if people were not serious with it. The security people were not like coming into what people were saying. They thought it was maybe something like a joke. I remember one man of God actually said about it, and he was incarcerated because of pointing about the issue of gassing. The way the police came in to arrest the matter, they delayed to a point where citizens had started killing other citizens. Now when the police came in, they also started now to trying to arrest the situation. They also started killing other people, to a point where we couldn't know who could arrest the situation, not until God himself intervened. I'll talk about the issue also that happened in southern province in Gwembe, where this prominent man, a DC, I don't know if he's a former DC, who went into there for some certain issues, and the moment people identified him to say, there they are, the man lost his life. We cannot forget about the issue of the young boy who was innocently shot by the police by the name of Frank Mugara. So the issue of gassing really affected us a lot.